amount of disgust in your voice as you say, here he is, folks, really tells the whole story.
I'm not a fan.
Why aren't you a fan of him? What is it? Is it the long hair? Are you jealous of the hair?
I mean that partially, but no, really, what I tell you about this kid that I don't like is he's just a whine bag. He hollers and screams. He wants everyone to be his friend, but yet he treats everyone like absolute dirt.
You just described me.
No.
You did.
No.
You definitely just described
me. You have your redeeming moments.
When I'm buying you dinner.
Yeah, whatever. This shitty Jericho hasn't bought me dinner not a single once.
What'd you call him?
A shitty Jericho. Come on. Look at the hairstyle. That's terrible.
Look at the sign in the back, golden fingerless. We are a bunch of bullies.
Speak for yourself.
What is he doing? What did he not like the? Oh my goodness!
Wait, what's that? What's he got on his head?
He's got a golden finger, and I think there's a Band-Aid on it.
No way! He's. That is fantastic. He's got a golden foam finger on his hand, and it's bandaged up. Oh, man.
I think I'm going out on a limb here, but I don't think Harry Brooks appreciates it.
No, he doesn't. Ever since the disfigurement, he's been a little bit more testy than usual. But that doesn't give you the excuse to be a D-bag to your colleagues, you know? That's my opinion.
When I first heard this song, I never expected people to get behind it like they have.
I mean, it's a catchy tune.
It is a catchy tune. And you know what else is catchy? No, not that. I know what you're thinking. Just the energy that this young Isacc Knox has. He is full of charisma. He is full of energy, and it's contagious.
He has that it factor. We talk about it within closed circles and a little bit more inside baseball for you aficionados out there. But he has it. There's quite a lot of work ahead of him within his journey. But boy, does he have one hell of a logic pad.
It's this hand, you dummy! You mock the golden boy Harry Brooks!
Oh, he's upset.
Big upset.
And you making jokes about his friends? That is ableist. And you should feel ashamed of yourself.
He's really wagging what's left of his finger at him.
It's the same hand!
Big swing and a miss by the Golden Boy. Foam finger still in place. Isacc Knox executes one hell of an arm drag. Make that two.
That was quite the nifty enziguri. Is he going to wrestle this whole match with that on? I'm for it, honestly.
I mean, don't make things harder on yourself. Ho, 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 ho. A lot of stank behind those strikes. Oh, a lot of elevation on that Bulldog. Are you wasting time, kid? Go for the pin. Go for the pin. What are you doing?
And you know, Harry Brooks has got a nose that protrudes just more than your average nose, and he took that right on the schnoz. That'll hurt you. That'll affect you.
Yeah, his face has a Triple H-ness about it. But besides that, oh, he elects to give Isacc Knox a very uncomfortable seat on that top turnbuckle.
Oh, no. He's going to take the ride. Oh, that is quite the landing. Now, he's accustomed to jumping off the top rope, jumping off of a U-Haul truck, but not like, oh, that was $1.25, sir. Now it's like the real thing. There's one AJP behind us catching his breath and watching this all transpire because obviously Isaac and AJP are thicker than thieves these days.
Well, they've certainly forged somewhat of a bond over the past couple of months, you know. But I tell you, this Harry Brooks, he's taking every bit of frustration he has out on Isacc Knox. And right now, it looks like it's boding out well. You know, it's working for the guy.
I can't disagree with you, Rossi.
Golden Boy has turned the tables, if you will, and now he's just asphyxiating him with that second rope. Come on!
He feels perfectly justified after having his feelings hurt. So, I mean, you can't tell him any different.
You know, a lot of our guys really do get upset, huh? They need counseling.
Yeah, well, present company included.
Big chop across the pectoral. Isacc Knox is catching his breath. You know, he might still be reeling from that big top rope body slam. Obviously, he fell onto his spine, but as you know, T. Phoenix, that takes the wind out of you. And you feel that throughout your entire rib cage.
Can I tell you, you know, these days I don't wrestle as often as I typically have in the past. I wrestled for NRG a couple weeks ago. I'm still feeling it. So do you think Isaac is feeling it? Absolutely.
Oh, sure. For sure. But adrenaline is also a factor. At his age, I'm sure he's, chock full of it. Oh, he hits his back to Golden Boy with a pair of forearms of his own.
A 6-foot drop is still a 6-foot drop, no matter how you slice it.
Oof.
Don't slice your finger in the process, though.
The Golden Boy.
This is what always gets him, though. This is the part that's his undoing.
Literally.
Paying too much time talking to the fans.
That's what it is. You pander to the crowd, you churn for their admiration, man, and you're losing focus. What he should be focused on is winning this matchup. Got himself somewhat of a deep cinch here. Isacc Knox doesn't seem to be full of a life that he usually has in a matchup. Oh, no!
Just as he was getting closer and closer to that rope, he's really wrenching back on it now. He's trying to put a stop to any forward motion. Now, God bless him, trying to muscle his way up.
He's gotten up to his feet.
Didn't work out quite the way he anticipated.
Well, Brooks still has the upper hand here. He's going to have to get creative because Isacc Knox is a resilient young man. We've seen that in the past few matches before.
Isacc Knox in a very dangerous situation, but no, making the best of it.
From the apron, a pair of shoulder thrusts to that midsection, trying to create a bit of distance. What in the world?
No!
Oh!
Trying to suplex him out. My mom's sitting over there. Gonna end up right in her lap. No.
Harry Brooks with the reversal gets Isaac back into the ring here, but again, he does not choose to go for the pin.
Again, I will ask, some of it's cockiness, some of it could be, it's hot as hell in here.
Yeah, excuse that. Listen, he loves to hear his own name. He loves to hear his own voice. He's his own worst enemy.
He's taking his eyes off of Isacc Knox as he climbs the ropes, and that is proven to be a mistake. Up and down he goes. Quick with the cover. That's a smart move right there. I think he's thinking he's gonna end this perhaps. I'm not sure. Cross body perhaps. No. Nobody home.
Misses with the splash attempt. He's got Harry Brooks up on his shoulders. What he's got in mind, I'm not sure. Brooks back to his feet. Slips the slam. Throws Knox into the adjacent buckles. Knox creates a bit of distance. Back elbow lands. Another forearm. Blocks it, does Isacc Knox. And the youngest gun is in the driver's seat.
Boy, is he. He's got his foot on the pedal. He's trying to tear his t-shirt, but he didn't realize that Hulk Hogan had those pre-cut back in the 80s, and he's not quite as strong as Hulk Hogan.
Well, Hulk Hogan ain't quite as strong as Hulk Hogan anymore. But Isacc Knox has lost all of his patience. We've not really seen this side of him before.
Well, the more he learns, the more he grows, and he's going to deal with different trials and tribulations in the ring.
to the midsection. Oof! And it seems as if Brooks has got somewhat of a strategy assembled here.
Yep, again, taking his eye off the ball. And Isacc Knox saw it coming a mile away. Oh, that was cute. And by cute, I mean devastating. Gave him a version of the 619 from the outside of the ring.
We can call that the 401.
He actually lives in Massachusetts. It would be the 508.
He's got himself perched up on that top buckle. He's feeling froggy.
And he got every bit of it. Big victory by Isacc Knox. I gotta say, I'm proud of him. I don't know if you know this or not, but he's my grandchild.
Oh, come off it.
What do you mean? That's what AJP said.
Well, look, I know you've got somewhat of a fondness for him, but really, you're just claiming other people's children as your own?
I'm pretty sure there's actual documentation.
I want to see the match on Ancestry DNA.
Listen, I heard you were on Ancestry DNA.
Yeah.
And you went from being primarily French, and they changed it up on you. How does that work?
Yeah,
They updated it?
They update the records every year, and it's like, they find out maybe you aren't as Croatian as you thought. But all of that aside, we have got ourselves another singles bout.